Get in,
Oh,
lads. The Premier League, I guess already started. We're recording this after the City
yeah.
Burnley game, but this is our prediction video because we've been so busy. But this is our official prediction video for the 23-24 season. Each of us is going to give our 1 through 20 predictions of who's going to finish in what place. And then so we'll go one after the other. So I think Andres is going to go first because he's the most prepared here. I'm going to go second, and Diego's still formulating his predictions using third-party
Did my
websites,
homework.
and
And ball
he'll go
knowledge. But go on.
last. Nope,
Ball
nope,
knowledge.
and he's gonna go last there. So if you guys have any opinions to say about our predictions or any predictions you have that are different than ours, please let us know in the comments because we all want to know per usual. So, like I said, we're gonna start with Andres, the West Ham fan.
Come on, lads.
Go 1 through 20. 1 to 20.
1 through. Are we? Am I just going straight 1 through 20? I'm just gonna list them off.
Yeah, I mean, take your time. Take your time. But yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
So this, we're a bit late to this, as Elijah said, because we're busy. So we know the City game already happened. They beat Burnley 3-0. But for my number one pick, it's Man City again. They just still look good. Holland's again firing on all cylinders already. So they just take the cake. Number 2 now, Arsenal fans, suck your mums. Liverpool. I put
Damn.
Liverpool.
Damn.
Wow.
Liverpool?
I put
Alright.
Liverpool. I just they always do it except last season, but they always end up almost doing it. So I think this year's their year for second place. Nice little runner up. Number 3, Man United. I think Eric Ten Hag. We saw Eric Ten Hag, that baldy man right there in San Diego. We saw that man, and I think
he's set up one
built.
time.
I think he's building a solid squad. I'm gonna say third place for them. Now, fourth. I actually put Chelsea. I put Chelsea.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. This could be my least controversial prediction.
Yeah, take.
I kid you not. This could literally be my least controversial take. I kid you not. Like I did this fairly, I think. So yeah, I put fourth Chelsea. They got Pochettino. I think he's going to be able to unite this
I love
team.
You so much right now. I love you so much right now.
Yeah, I didn't. This is no kiss ass, by the way, for Elijah. This is genuinely, I think Pochettino is going to get the job done.
I'm so happy.
And then number 5 is Arsenal. I think they're going to bottle it. I think they're going to start off really strong, and then towards the end of the season with all the games,
That's
they're going to.
Interesting. Okay, I'll let you go on.
I think they'll bottle it like they usually do, and then they'll drop. They'll be like in like top 4, and then at the end of the season they'll drop to 5, and then they'll lose in the Champions League like round of 16. Talk all this shit, Arsenal fans. Don't win any trophies, and then they're all sad, and then they'll get 5th, and they're back in Europa League.
That's harsh. I think that's a little harsh.
Monterey just tied it up, by the way.
Fuck!
I think Andres is the biggest guy against Arsenal compared to any team. It's 100% Arsenal.
No offense. I still think Arsenal are better than Chelsea, but I'll let you do your thing.
Shut up. It's my turn. Declan Rice. I hope there's a stat like in 3 years' time where it says Declan Rice joined Arsenal. 1 trophy, the Community Shield. I hope that's the only trophy he wins. But you know what? Whatever.
There it is. There's the bias. There it is.
There it is. There's why.
Okay, but it's still whatever. In 6, I'm gonna go Newcastle. I mean, they lost Saint Maximin, but I think they'll still get the job done. I mean, they got the money, but I think they still have a good squad without him. I mean, he was injury prone anyway, and they were still able to do bits. But I'm gonna say 6, Europa Conference League for them. Brighton, I'm gonna put 7th, even though they're gonna lose Castillejo, looks like, to Chelsea, unfortunately. Of course, Chelsea. But that'd be a big pickup for Chelsea. So another reason why I put them 4th. So ball knowledge, what can I say? 8th. Now we're into 8th. Here we go. I didn't put West Ham in 8th. I know, shocking. I did put.
Shocking.
I did put Tottenham in 8th place, above West Ham. I know it hurt. It generally hurts.
That's crazy. I didn't think you would do that.
It hurts my soul, but Harry Kane can't carry them. He's off in Munich, Germany right now. But I think they'll still be okay. I think they'll finish in 8th. No European competition though. In 9th, I put West Ham. I think we have a decent squad. It's It's dwindled a bit. I mean, if we
Wait,
lose
have you-
Paqueta, I'm gonna be so sad. And I think if we lose Paqueta this season, I will drop us down to like 14th. Okay, like I
you
will
guys haven't even got a
fairly say,
striker.
shut
Ninth
up.
is such a shout. Ninth is he pulled that out of nowhere.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
I think
I-
I'm gonna put West. I'm sticking to my guns. West Ham 9th, right? And then we win
Okay.
the Europa League. That's my prediction.
Wow.
I'm
okay.
confident. Moyes
West
ball
Ham
in
ninth
Europe
and wins the
Hey,
Europa League.
Moyes ball is different in the European competitions. He's different.
Buddy.
He's different. He's different. We look like
Buddy.
another team when we play European ball. All right, I'm going on to 10th. I put Fulham. I know Mitrovic said he wasn't going to play for them anymore, but I'm going to put Fulham there just because I think they're solid. 11, Aston Villa. I know, kind of low for Aston Villa. Probably some people say I should swap West Ham and Villa, but I'm going to stick to my guns on this one. 12th, I'm going to put Crystal Palace because Crystal Palace is like those mid achievers that always achieve the same thing every year, average season, every single time. So 12th. 13th, I'm going to put Brentford. Now, 14 through 20, that was a bit difficult for me because there's a lot of shit teams here. But I put Bournemouth in 14th. Now, it's going to be really embarrassing if West Ham lose tomorrow because that's going to be sad. But, yeah. And then 15th, I put Burnley. There were some bright spots against City. I mean, you can't really do much against City, but I thought they passed the ball pretty well. I think they can survive, especially with Vincent Kompany at the helm. 16th, I put Everton. I couldn't put them in the relegation zone, unfortunately, because there's shittier teams than in the league than them. 17th, for the dream, I put Luton Town to barely survive to make it another
17th.
season.
Wow.
That's
I put
insane.
Luton Town there just for the story, to keep them in the Prem. Final day. It's like the final day of the season, and they win their game, and they get out of the relegation. That's what I'm hoping for. And I put Forest. So my bottom three are Forest, Sheffield United, and Wolves. Forest, I just have a vendetta against them. I'm not even gonna lie. That's the bias one.
FM team right
That's
now. That's my FM team. Fuck you.
Yeah. Oh, he got relegated anyway, so it's pretty accurate based on what I'm predicting.
Oh, shut the fuck up. That's so uncalled for.
But yeah,
uncalled for.
I think I'm not a big fan of Forest. I hope they go down. There's the idea of signing a bunch of free agents. Hopefully, doesn't work this time. Sheffield United. I honestly, I don't know a whole lot about them. I know they're back up, but I just see them going down. And Wolves, I mean, their team is nothing now. I don't know who's on their team anymore because everyone left. So I just put them bottom.
Even the manager,
because
Lopetegui, just got sacked.
Exactly. I don't know what's going on
whatever.
there. I generally don't know. I don't know. They have more transfers than West Ham, but I still have no idea who's on their starting lineup. I mean, so I'm putting Wolves 20. So yeah, that's my predictions. I feel like it's safe to say it's not as controversial of a take as it usually is. Especially
that's kind of what I wanted to address to first. I thought it was gonna be bad, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I was expecting.
Oh, thanks, guys. I appreciate the low confidence, but I surprised you, didn't I? I got a good humbling experience after Declan Rice left, and then seeing my team only sign Edson Alvarez in the span of 2 months. So yeah, and then seeing Lucas Paqueta, the guy I just got a jersey for, possibly leaving my team in the coming weeks. I mean, this is fantastic. I've never been more happy to be a West Ham fan. I just want to say, we won a European trophy like a few months ago, and it's gone to shit since. It's crazy. Like only West Ham could do that. I'm serious. Only West Ham could win a European trophy, and then this season we're like, I have no idea how we're gonna do because I have no idea. But yeah, that's my take. Let me and the guys in the comments, let me know if you guys agreed, disagreed, how stupid I am, how smart I am, and yeah. All right, on to Elijah. Let's get his take on this.
Yeah. All right. So, like I said, I'll go 1 through 20. All right. So at number 1, I'm City. No team is coming close to City. I don't know about coming close. So I think teams will come close, but City's going to win it in the end. Second, United. I think out of the big 6, United is probably the second most settled team right now. With who they have, because last year was their year, in my opinion, to get acclimated, and they did that. 3, Newcastle. 3 is Newcastle for
Ooh.
me.
Okay. There's a
Okay.
lot of
Dig
Arsenal
away.
disrespect here. This
Dig
is
away.
crazy.
Fuck
Let me
Arsenal.
finish. Let me 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 finish.
Okay.
I'll get to Arsenal. I'll get to Arsenal. Okay.
I love
3
this.
Newcastle here. I think. I think Newcastle's going to do solid. They have not lost anyone besides St. Maximum, and St. Maximum realistically isn't one of the biggest. He is a big member of the team, but in output, not the craziest. So
Yeah.
they're not missing too much. 4 is Chelsea. I think Andres is right in the way that
Good
4.
lord. Oh my
Shut up!
God.
Shut. We'll
I
come
wish I
back
was
to this.
wrong.
You can't say
Yeah.
anything.
I wish I was wrong. I take back what I said.
I don't think we can say anything about me being wrong yet until in the end. Just until the end of the season. I think Chelsea are going to do very good here. I think Chelsea are going to do very, very solid. Just wait and see. All right, just wait and see.
To be fair, they
5
don't
is
have
for
any
Arsenal.
European competition, so yeah, that's fair.
Exactly. 5 is Arsenal here. Say 5 is Arsenal. I think it's going to be close. I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be like Arsenal have been a 5th the whole year, but Arsenal solid. Preseason they looked okay. They look solid. I think to me, I just need to see. I I need to see.
Sorry, did you guys hear that?
Yeah, it's okay. I need to see Arsenal keep consistent from last year, which I think they can do. I just I halfway through the season we'll do another video doing the same thing, but for the second half of the season, I just think I need to. For right now, I see Arsenal. Oh damn! It's Monterey scoring. That's what happened.
No.
Anyway,
What shite goalkeeping? That's so bad.
Anyway, as I was saying, I think Arsenal definitely have a shot to be top 4. I just need to see a little bit. I need to see a little bit of the season move forward there. I think Declan Rice has not done the craziest preseason for the side amount of money he's spent.
What a
They spent
shite
on
player.
him. Anywhere else, not particularly an upgrade, but Bukayo Saka solid. Gabriel Jesus is hurt. A lot of key members are out, so we'll see. That's all I'm gonna say. We'll see. No disrespect meant, but we'll see. I think Chelsea have as big of a shot to be in the top 4 as they do, personally. That's all I'm going to say. Number 6 is Liverpool. Liverpool are unfortunately falling behind, in my opinion, in the top 6 because of their own fruitions. They tried to swoop in and get Caicedo. They're supposed to get Caicedo. He wants to go to Chelsea. I mean, that says enough for me to see the state Liverpool's in. They lost Fabinho. They lost Firmino, 2 big key members of the team. They still have Mo Salah. They still have a really good overall team. Virgil van Dijk is nowhere near the player he was. Trent's still very good. But I think they did not improve enough in this summer transfer window to be able to say that they're confident in top 5 finish. Not saying they won't. I won't be surprised necessarily if they did. But that's just my opinion. Number 7, here we go, Tottenham. Tottenham, I mean, they're losing Harry Kane. Not particularly have improved too much anywhere else, and the same way that the other big 6 teams are. Richarlison as a backup striker is still very solid. You can't go wrong with that. But I don't think Tottenham have improved anywhere else enough to where they need to be fighting for top 4. Next season after, you never know. But also Daniel Levy's at the helm at the top. So who knows? 8 is Aston Villa, and I very nearly put Aston Villa in 7 over Tottenham. It was very close, and I do think there is a strong shot for Villa to be above Tottenham this year, because Villa are just on top of their ship. They really are. Good signings, good manager, whatnot. 9 goes Brighton. They lost losing Caicedo, which is a key member of the team. They might lose Matoma. City are looking at Matoma, as well as I'm sure other teams as well. Evan Ferguson's there to keep it steady, which is nice, but they lost McAllister too. Even Roberto De Zerbi has said that they're going to struggle more this year than last year because they lost a lot of key members. So I don't see Brighton piercing the top 6 at all in comparison to the past seasons. Number 10, Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are there because they don't do anything but sit in the middle of the table. 11 is Brentford. 12 is Nottingham Forest, because I think Nottingham Forest are finally going to get their shit together. I love you, Nottingham Forest. 13, Sheffield United. 14, Fulham. 15, West Ham. 16, Burnley. 17, Bournemouth. 18, I think Everton's going down. Wolves are going down in 19, and Luton's going down in 20th. As much as I want them to stay up, they're not going to stay up. They signed Ross Barkley. That's all I need to know.
That's all you need is Ross Barkley.
My fault. You're right. That's all you need. That's all you need. Those are my predictions. Honestly, not the most set. I do think we should make a midway mid-season video saying the same thing, because it's definitely going to change a lot. Transfer window isn't done yet. Still got a little bit, like a couple more weeks, 2 more weeks until that's done.
Come on.
But yeah, those are my predictions. Now Diego's going to put us in our place and give us why Arsenal, the Tottenham fan, why Arsenal deserve to be in the top 2 or 3.
Hold on, real quick.
Go ahead. No,
please.
Continue.
No, I gotta say something.
Please.
I gotta say something real quick. Funes Mori of all people scored probably the game winner. That's fucking crazy. I'm so mad about that. Funes Mori of all people, fucking Funes Mori. He can finally score now. Anyways, but congrats to him on being the Monterrey's all-time goal-scoring record.
I didn't know that was.
Yeah, that was the game. That's the goal right there. All right, Diego, go on.
A City number 1. I mean, I think anybody who doesn't pick City number 1 is just being hopeful.
Arsenal fans being delusional. Yeah, you're right.
Like, okay. And here's where I had Arsenal either second or third. I'm gonna put them second just because of what I've seen from you guys, and here's why. I'm sensing a huge amount of bias. I'm sensing a huge amount of bias from both of you.
Sure, okay.
Hold on, wait.
I have never had a bias against Arsenal.
You should hate Arsenal more than we do.
Wait.
No.
This is not a ranking.
Is
this not a ranking?
Diego, continue.
This isn't what I would hope to be. This is a ranking.
Continue.
And okay, this is an Arsenal team who literally have not. Yes, they have injuries, and I agree. And yes, I hate their fan base. They get really annoying. They start going into detail on their tactics, thinking they're Pep Guardiola Jr. Like, relax, calm down. That being said, their team is nonetheless very good. They literally finished second last season and were far ahead of any of the team in third, which was, I think, United. And if you're being honest, they haven't done anything but improve. Timber is an incredibly good player in the back line, especially for the price they bought him. Declan Rice, yes, he had a poor preseason, but it's preseason. He's going to play well. Let's be honest now. Come on, let's not kid ourselves. He's not going to be bad. He's one of the best defensive midfielders in the Premier League. Not better than Rodri, but one of the best defensive midfielders.
Rodri's miles above him.
And they have Trossard for a full season now. He joined halfway last season. He's been a huge impact player. So, like, I'm just going to be straight with you guys. I don't see any reason that they can't go far in the Premier League. Yes, they're playing the Champions League, so yes, they're going to be pushing hard. But, like, they have good players. Like, I'm sorry. I as much as I hate them, and you guys know this, I can't put them anywhere below second. I just think they're still a level above any other team behind them. You can put your Newcastle, you can put your Chelsea's, but I still think Arsenal are better at this point in time.
I think
they're better than bottle it. Just wait.
Okay. Two things for me for saying that. One, I don't have a personal bias against Arsenal. I don't give a shit about Arsenal. This is just how I feel about the table.
Fifth is harsh in my opinion, but fair enough.
But to me, it's not bias. It's just what I think is going to happen because I don't. There's no team I have a bias against except probably West Ham.
Okay.
I mean, 15th. I mean, come on. They could have given us 12th, maybe at least.
No. Do it yourselves first.
Come on now.
Do it yourselves first. Secondly, Arsenal. To me, I think European football is going to play a huge factor because they didn't have to deal with any of that last year. That was big. They could purely focus on the Premier League, which they did. And they almost won it. They didn't win it, but they almost won it. But at the same time, I think United personally have a bigger shout because of just, I don't know. To me, I feel United have gotten better this offseason compared to them. Just maybe not by signings purely, but just by seeing them play. They didn't have the best preseason, but it's the vibes. This is the vibes I'm getting.
Arsenal or United?
No, United. I think United have gotten better compared to last year than Arsenal have. But that's also Arsenal were already really good, so it is hard for them to get better. But I would not be shocked if Arsenal finished top 3. I just don't think it's as clear of a shout as many others. I think their success last year also
lost him. Well, anyways,
I'll go back to my ranking then.
I was saying such a good point. Okay, I'm gonna go anyway because it'll say from me. It's like it looks like we lost me on my end, just so you know.
Okay.
I think last year a lot of Arsenal's success in second was because of other teams' shortcomings. United were far from good last year. Liverpool far from good. Chelsea,
West Ham,
Tottenham, obviously. West Ham were just normal. And Newcastle.
Fuck off, dude.
Newcastle. Newcastle were the exception, Villa were the exception, but you could say the same thing with those teams. Their success was because a lot of the big six were very underwhelming. So, with a better big six, I want to see how Arsenal does. Anyways, I'm sorry, Diego. Continue.
Okay. I think that's all fair. I still will stand by the fact that I think Arsenal are the second best team in the Premier League. And so I'm going to put them second. No matter how known they are, they're still second. Third, I'm going to have to go. I went with a little kind of Hail Mary here, and I put Newcastle third. I think
That's what I did.
they've only gotten better. Oh, that's right, you did. I thought you put United third, but no, you put United second.
I put United third.
You put United third. Okay, I was getting confused. I put Newcastle third. I think they're extremely well run. Eddie Howe is a very good manager. Their whole team is good. It's just really, really good. They have some great players, and I mean, they only got better. So they're just so good. And Bruno Guimaraes in midfield is such a good player. What a player!
So good.
Honestly, so good. He's going to be one of the best midfielders in the world in a few years. And he's already one of the best.
I would say he already is, if I'm being honest.
He probably already is. Yeah, that's fair. I want to see him play in the Champions League, which we will now. So let's see him rock some big games against big teams. But yeah, great team. I'm gonna put him third. Fourth, I'm gonna put United. I think that United are very strong. I think they have a few shortcomings. Like for example, Jadon Sancho was very iffy last season, and someone like Varane was injured a lot, so you're playing Harry Maguire. That was a problem. But you get that
class,
back,
bro. Harry Maguire is world class.
He cost them so many points, if we're being 100% honest here. Like if they don't play Maguire and they have a solid defender, you're winning a lot more points. They hype up Lisandro Martinez to be the best friend in the Premier League. He's not, but he's very good.
But he's very potential to be. Truthfully, he has a potential to be.
He has potential to be, and he's very good right now. But he's not the best. United fans, relax. But he's very good. And they got rid of De Gea, who cost him a lot of blunders. Let's be honest now, and replaced him with Onana, who he had some highlights in the preseason which weren't great. But let's be honest, he's an incredibly good goalkeeper. He's amazing. They have a good team. They have a really good team, and I'm going to put him fourth. I could easily see them beating Newcastle for third, but I went Newcastle third for now. But those two for sure. Those are my top four, and I'm going to be pretty confident with that, in all honesty. 5, I'm going to go Chelsea, and I was debating because they were really bad last season. They were 10 points away from relegation. That's poor. That's really poor. With that being said, Pochettino in now. It's still a lot of new players. I still think it takes some time for them to mesh. People always forget all new incomings means time for them to get to work together. And like we saw that with Nottingham as well. I think they picked it up at the end, but took a lot. So I'm gonna go 5th. That being said, I don't see them breaking top 4. Personally, I don't think they are going to be breaking top 4. But that's not to say that they aren't going to be good. I think they are. But come on. Mudryk isn't going to be scoring 15 goals this season. He still needs time to develop. He's not at that level yet. This is for the Chelsea fans on Twitter who's saying Mudryk's going to be top 3 left wing. I'm not saying you are, Elijah, but some people are getting a little ahead of themselves now. Hold on. Okay.
He wants to name his kid Mudryk. So you know what?
He's not going to be top 2 left wing.
That was such a lie. That was such a joke.
I know.
He was not this season.
Not this season. Not next season, but give him a couple. That's Thierry Henry. That's Thierry Henry. Oh my lord. Okay. Okay. So here's the thing. I know you guys are gonna say. You guys are gonna be a little crazy right now.
Here comes Tottenham.
I'll put Tottenham 6th. Maybe Tottenham 6th. No. Hear me out.
The ghost of Harry Kane is gonna live on through Richarlison.
Wait. Hear me out. First of all, transfer window's not over yet. No. Wait. Let me explain. Transfer window's not over yet. We literally just sold Harry Kane for 120 million. Give us the transfer. Give us, the rest of August. Elijah, you said something about us not making big improvements. I agree. Offensively, we did not, but defensively, it's complete opposite. Any chance for us not to? It's like Harry Maguire. Any chance for us not to play Eric Dyer means more points for us. So the fact that we signed Mickey Van de Ven and we might go for another center back.
That's true. That is a good signing.
It's a great signing. He was the fastest defender in the Bundesliga last season. Which means you can play more aggressive with a higher line and not have to rely on Eric Dyer to waddle back and try to take a tackle on. He was trying to run after Mo Salah. I saw that. It was a hate crime. It was not good. So for that reason, I'm gonna have to vote on him 6th. And Big Ainge, I trust him. I trust in Big Ainge. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go Liverpool 7th because I think honestly they genuinely might have the best offense in the league. Like if we're talking like the rotation they have is crazy. Luis Diaz, Cody Gakpo, Darwin Nunez, Mohamed Salah, Diogo Jota. That's 5.
Don't forget Elliott, bro.
Good. Okay, we can add Elliott in there. Let's
Back to
seriousness.
Back to seriousness, please.
But that offense is crazy. That's the best offense in the league, 100%. Like that 5 is insane. They would start for any other offense. Elijah disagrees. If you say Chelsea, I'm gonna go punch.
No. I would. The only team I'd say is City.
Yeah, okay. But they've lost a lot of players. They lost Mars.
They have, but still. Okay, keep going.
And then now they lost De Bruyne. So sorry.
Yeah, so Liverpool 7, just because defensively, Konate's injured a lot, and Van Dijk. Let's see if he can redeem himself. But last season was not his season. Let's be honest now. So yeah, and then let's go to the other ones. The other ones. Aston Villa 8th. I think they are a very good team. Who Unai Emery? He's gonna cook. He's gonna cook. I'm an Unai Emery fan.
I love Unai Emery.
Good evening. I'm going to cook. That is what he's gonna say now. That is what he's gonna say. Brighton 9th. I think Elijah explained it pretty perfectly. They lost some players, but they're still a very good team. De Zerbi's still one of the best managers in the league, so I think they'll be able to get the job done. Brentford 10. They lost Tony, but they're such a well-built team. Ethan Pinnock is one of the best defenders in the Premier League. They replaced Raya with Flecken, who I think is a very solid replacement. I don't know what to say for that. Bournemouth 11. Now that's where I'm gonna throw in a little.
Well, this is the FM bias.
No. Hear me out. Bournemouth have had an insane transfer window. I don't think you guys have realized.
It's true. It is true.
They have had a top transfer window. They signed a great left back from Eredivisie. I forget his name. They signed Alex Scott, who's one of the top English youths.
Oh, I signed him in our
You signed him.
We're talking about real life, guys. Let's get back to it.
I just think don't sleep on Bournemouth. That's what I'm going to say. Don't sleep on Bournemouth. I think we might see a top team. Fulham 12th, Nottingham 13th, Crystal Palace 14th. Crystal Palace are known for the mid-table finishes. I don't think we're going to change that. Burnley 15th. I think Company can do the job and keep them up there, but their team is a little weaker.
Amateur.
They can stay up there. West Ham 16th. They barely avoid the drop.
Dude. Fuck off.
They barely avoid the drop.
He put it worse than me.
Fuck off, Diego.
They haven't improved, and they lost Declan Rice. Yes, they got Edson Alvarez.
It's true. It's a good point. It's a good point.
He's not better than Declan Rice, no matter what.
He's better than Declan Rice.
He's not better than Declan Rice.
He is miles.
You literally just haven't improved. You just have gotten worse. And for that reason,
you're one to talk.
Transfer's not over, but for that reason, right now, I'm gonna have to put him 16th. Maybe David Moyes can become Moyes. Actually, 2, but we'll let that.
These attacks by interest are falling on deaf ears. I'm just saying, if LeBron gets worse, he's still better than Patty Mills. Like it's not that.
Whatever, man. Just finish your damn list.
I was. Then you started arguing. All right. And then Everton 17th. I'm gonna go. Sean Dyche keeps him up. Sean Dyche does the job, and then I'll just list off relegation. Sheffield United, they haven't done enough. Wolves, I'm sorry, but they're just not good enough, and they fired Lopetegui the other day. Like they're done. And then Luton at 20th. I'm sorry, Luton, but that's not a good team.
Luton?
That's not a good team.
Luton, not Luton.
Sorry, Luton. You're right.
You're doing so good. You're doing so good until that.
And I'm gonna go Luton.
Yeah.
London, you know, London,
Luton.
London.
That was an American pronunciation right there.
The
Wow.
American pronunciation. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Blame that.
It was
Okay.
solid. It was solid. It was solid. All right. Well, that was some controversy. Well, like I said, we'll revisit halfway through the season and at the end of the season to see what we did. This is actually our second season. Our second season doing the podcast officially.
That's
which is
crazy.
fantastic.
This is
Yeah, I think
We're gonna
last
reach
time
a
I think
year
we started.
together.
Last time we started after the season started, so this is the 1st time I think we can cover the summer transfer window and going into it. So that's all we got today. I think we should try to record. We got to bring back recaps. By the way, I got to mention that to you guys. We might have to.
Oh yeah, bringing
bring
back
back-
the
we
recaps.
should have recapped the
bring
game
back
today.
recaps. Well, I was thinking we'll do a Sunday for the end of the
Oh, okay, that's fair.
the whole weekend. You know.
Yeah.
So
Well,
if you guys want more
technically
recaps,
Monday,
stick
but-
around. Whatever.
It's the
If
Monday
you guys
game
want
too.
recaps? Oh, I didn't realize that. I appreciate that though.
There's Monday games.
If you guys want
There's one.
recaps, make sure to subscribe. If you want more Premier League content for the season, make sure to subscribe. If you want to see Andres cry this season, make sure to subscribe.
It's gonna
And,
happen.
It's gonna
Get
happen.
relegated?
look at the team. You can see the sadness behind that smile.
Thanks guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you later. Bye.